Okay, I think we're ready. So this is another session of Hebrew Cursive. We're going to be going through these exercises, and I should be able to toggle back and forth here on these like this, and we will try to complete this other exercise that we left off on. Remember, it took us a long time to get through this one here. This is the alphabet in cursive exercise, and we filled in every other letter. Now we're going to do it again, but looks like we're going to fill in a whole lot more. So we'll just toggle back and forth and keep working on it and see what we can come up with. Okay, so in order to do this, we need to look here at. Okay, so here's what we're talking about, these cursive letters. And we're not going to include the twin letters. In other words, this one's out, or actually, that's not a twin letter, it's a Sophete. We're not going to include the Sophete letters, well, or the twin letters. Let's see, this one's out, this one's out. Let's see, there's 5 of them. So let's see here. There's 5 of these final forms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's another one. This one's out. Okay, so, all right. So these are the final forms here. They're out. So really, all we're focusing on is this one here. Tet, Yod, Chaf, Lamed. Okay, Nun. Mem rather, Nun, Samach, Ayin, Fe, Zadi, Kof, Resh, Shin, Tav. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with the Aleph. I think that's what their first one here. Yeah, they've got the Aleph. Okay, so we need Bet. Okay, so Aleph. And I'm going to try to do that, that song that they do. That's on YouTube, the Aleph song. But so we need Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet. Okay, so we did the Dalet before. Remember that Dalet was like this, Dalet. But I think I need to get a little bit of practice on that Bet. So. Okay, so we're going to, okay, so we did do the, I think we did do the Bet, Aleph Bet. Okay, so we need to do it again. If your memory is not sure about it, then you do it again. Bet, 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 Bet. That's probably a kind of a poor, there we go, Bet maybe, Bet. It looks like a 2, Bet. And then we've got the Gamel, 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 and Dalet, Dalet, Dalet. Okay, so let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, so that's going that way. Okay, so. Okay, so Aleph, okay, Bet, okay, we're not on this one, Aleph, Bet, okay, and I think it looks almost like a, and then this one is kind of like this, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, and I think the Hey is kind of like that, but let's take a look at it. Okay, so there's Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey. Okay, so it's almost like, it's kind of like it's meant to be for fast writing. So, you know, it's not going to look as, this is cursive after all. Hey, Vav, Zayin, Het. Okay, so, and this is the one here that probably needs a little more. It looks almost like I hesitate to say it, but almost looks like a pigtail. Okay, so that's Gimel, 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 and then Dalet is like this reverse. Dalet, Dalet. Okay, so so the Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav. Let's try it again. Okay, this is the one we're working on. So we've got Aleph, Bet, Gimel. Let's see, is that right? Nope, that's wrong. Aleph, Bet, Gimel. I think I might have been right the first time. Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav. Okay, so now we need Zayin, I believe. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, and then Zayin. Okay, so Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin. Okay, so the Zayin is like almost like this, like a sloppy S. It's more like, let's see, I like that. I don't know, it's kind of got a, yeah, it's hard to approximate here. Maybe like that. Okay. Zayin. 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 Looks like Zayin. 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 That's really not quite what it is. It's more Zayin. No, that's not it either. Zayin. Okay. Zayin. I'm just doing muscle memory here. Zayin. 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 And this, you can trace these letters like this to get your muscle memory. Zayin. 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 All right, let's try it without the guide. Zayin. That's a little better. Zayin. Now it's kind of still the wrong direction. This is kind of scooping around this way. Zayin. Zayin. There we go, maybe. Zayin. Okay. All right, so okay, so Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, and that was kind of like this. Zayin. Say Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin. Okay, we'll need this one. Eventually, you'll get it. You follow this process, you'll get it memorized, like I am. Okay, and okay, so het. Aleph, bet, gimel, dalet, hey, vav, zayin, het, tet, yod, chaf, lamed, tet, yod, chaf, lamed. Okay, zayin, het, tet, yod, chaf, lamed. Okay, so we need zayin, het, tet. Okay, zayin, het, tet. Okay, so I'll try it again. Aleph, bet, gimel, dalet, hey, vav, zayin, het. Okay, remember that tet one? It's kind of like this. Tet, yod. Oh, I think I remember this one. Lamed. I think it's a shepherd's crook, and I think it's that direction. Let's see. Nope, it's this direction. Okay, so we need a little bit of more muscle memory on this. Okay, so, and then the tet was right. Look at that. I did that pretty much like that. Yod. And then a chaf is very easy. Here's lamed. So lamed is almost like lamed. And it always faces this way. It faces that direction. Lamed. Oop, that one's bad. Lamed. 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 Okay, now I spent a lot of years learning how to write these. These are simple. Lamed. Lamed. Okay, so that's block script. We're not doing that right now. Lamed. Okay, so this is cursive here. Now this whole line. Let's see if we can figure it out. Aleph, bet, gimel, dalet, hey, vav, zayin, het, tet, yod, chaf, lamed. All right. Okay, so we're going to try it again. Okay, so Aleph, bet. Oh, not that. I'll try that again. Aleph, bet, gimel, dalet, Aleph, bet, gimel, dalet, hey, vav. Remember that zayin? Let's see, it was like this. I'm starting to remember now. Zayin, het, tet. Okay, remember the tet was kind of like this. Tet, yod, lamed. Here we go. Lamed. Tet, yod, lamed. Tet, yod. Okay, wait a minute. Nope, lamed's over here. I messed that up. Tet, yod, chaf, lamed, mem. Okay, remember that noon was almost like, I'm trying to remember what that looked like. Aleph, bet, gimel, dalet, hey. Aleph, bet, gimel, dalet, hey, vav, zayin, het, tet, yod, chaf, lamed, mem. And this next one is a noon, I believe. Now let's take a look at it. What's after lamed? Okay, so Aleph, bet, gimel, dalet, hey, vav, zayin, het, tet, yod, chaf, lamed, mem. Yep, I was right. Noon, there it is. Noon. It looks almost like a sloppy J. Noon, 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 noon. I could be a little better than that. Noon, noon, noon. Haste makes waste. Noon, noon. Okay. Okay, so we've got noon. And let's see here. I'll keep track of this Facebook room while I'm doing this. See if there's any comments or questions while we're doing this, and I can respond. Okay, so what are we doing here? So we need to do noon, and then we don't do this one. We do Samic. Samic looks just like a mem, noon, Samic, ayin. Okay, Samic, noon, noon, Samic, ayin. Okay, noon, Samic, ayin. Okay, noon, Samic, ayin. All right, let's try her out. We start, remember, I don't just start where I left off. I start from the beginning again, see? Because if I make a mistake, I got to go back to the whole thing and do it again. Pretty soon, it trains those neural pathways in your brain to where it's memory. And then as you are speaking it, as you're writing it, as those neural pathways begin to firm up, then your muscle memory comes into play as well. Okay, so let's try again. Okay, so Aleph. Okay, that's a 2. Remember, it looked like a 2. Any kind of memory device you can use. Aleph, Bet. Let's see. Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Hey, Vav, Chet. Oh, I think the next one is Zayin. Hey, Vav, Zayin. Okay, I'm trying to remember that. That Hey, Vav, Zayin. Okay, it was kind of like this. There we go. Zayin, Chet. And then we got a Tet. Remember, that was kind of like this. Tet, Yod, Chaf. And it looks like a shepherd's crook like this. Lamed, Mem. Okay, remember the noon was almost like a sloppy J. Noon, Samic. There was a Samic, and then there was, what was the next one? Het, noon, Samic, Samic. Okay, well, we got the noon. Here's the noon. This is the mem. This is the Samic. Okay, so we need these last 3. I know this one is Fe, and I know this one is Tav. So this is the one I'm missing in my neurological construction. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, so Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet. This might be a good idea to do it this way. Yod, Chaf, Lamed, Noon. Oh, no, Mem. Let's see. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet, Yod, Chaf, Lamed, Mem, Noon, Samic, Ayin, Fe. Zarich. That's what we're missing. Zarich, Kof, Zadik. Okay, Zadik. And Kof looks like this. Kof, Zadik, Kof. So we need, let's see here. So we need Fe. All right, so let's start there with Fe. Okay, Fe. Fe, 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 Fe. Okay, so this is essentially the old way of learning. If you were in high school or you were in even elementary school, I would say 100 years ago, everything was rote memorization, and it was designed to train neural pathways, even though they may not have known the term neural at the time. It was designed to form memory. And it was a well-known process whereby even a well-known man by the name of Daniel Webster reputedly, via the process of those days in the educational environment, that being rote memory training, was able to memorize the entire Tanakh. And reputedly, toward the end of his life, he had the whole Bible memorized. Imagine that. That requires a lot of rote training, I would think. There are some rabbis, I believe, that have the Tanakh memorized. But that's what we're doing. We are applying that old method, not the, oh, how shall we call it? The newfangled, what do they call that new educational theory that's putting out so many ill-educated people that are not familiar with true history. They're not familiar with anything else. But this is the process that we are engaging in with our learning. And I've always been a firm believer in rote memorization for a lot of reasons. Okay, so Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet, Yod, Chaf, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samek, Ayin, Fe. Okay, that's the one we need. The next one, Fe, Zarich. Okay, remember that? Zarich looked like a 3. This almost looks like a 6. Fe, 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 Zarich. And here's a Kof. Kof. All right. Let's see if we can do it without the guide. Okay, so we have Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin. Remember, it was like this. Zayin, Chet, and then Tet was kind of like Tet. I might have to do some more work on Tet. That's weaker. That's a weaker area. I'm trying to remember here. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet, Yod. Okay, so when you have a situation in your mind where you're trying to remember a string of things and you get impeded on one of them, then what you have to do is you have to go back and reset that neural pathway. This is really as much about training yourself to training your mind as it is about Hebrew. Okay, so Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet. Oh, that's probably a sloppy Dalet. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet. Dalet, Hey, Vav. That's the one I was looking for. Zayin. Well, I got the Zayin, Het, and at the Tet is the 1. Okay, so it's Tet, 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 tet. I'll also make another comment on this. If you get to where you're bogged down too much and you just don't see much improvement, take a break. Give your brain about 20 minutes of rest, thinking about nothing, relaxing, sipping something cold. And then after 20 minutes, go back to it because it's giving your brain a rest and you'll start more refreshed. You'll notice the memory is much better. This is how those power, you ever heard of a power student in university? The Japanese do this a lot when they're studying very difficult things, especially in the doctor's programs, and those things are extremely difficult. They'll study 15 on, 20 off, or they might reverse it, might be 20 on, 15 off. Either way, they do that for several hours. 15 on, 20 off, 15 on, 20 off, 15 on, 20 off, okay? Because it's scientifically proven that retention levels overall are much higher percentage than if you were to just hit the books for 2 hours, okay? The Japanese are smart about that. And there's other students that use that method as well. They call them, as I said, these students that really do well. They understand the brain, how it works, and how to get the most out of your study time. Okay, so we've got Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet, Tet. Okay, Tet, Tet, Tet. Okay, Tet, Tet, Yod, Chaf, Lamed. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out now. Remember, that one is like a little pigtail. Comes that way, and this one comes this way. Okay. So, Aleph. Okay. Bet. Gimel. Dalet. Hey. Vav. Hey. Vav. Zayin. Remember that Zayin? It was kind of like this. Looks like a snake almost. Zayin. Let's see. Zayin. Let's see. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, and then Tet. Remember that was like this. Tet, Yod, Chaf, Lamed, Mem. Okay, now we need the Noon. I'm trying to remember. That looked almost like a J. J. 10 Mem, Noon. You see, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav. Let's see, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet. Zayin. See, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Chet. Fe, Yod, Chaf, Lamed, Mem, Noon. Mem, Noon. It might be Samik, and it might be Zadik. Let's see. Zadik. Let's see if that's right. Noon, Samik, Zadik. Let's see if those are together. Okay, so here's Noon, Samik. Oh, it's Ayin. Ayin, Fe, Zadik. So it's Samik, Ayin, Fe, Zadik. Okay, so what we need to do, this is where there's weakness here. So what you do then in this case, if you have a string that you're weak about, and you go like this, okay, you go Samik, Ayin, Fe, Zadik. Samik, ayin, fe, zadik. Samik, ayin. Let's see here, and that looks like, almost looks like a 6. Fe, and this looks like a 3 almost, but it's not quite a 3. It's more like zadik. Okay. Samik, ayin, fe, zadik. 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 Okay. All right. If we don't get it this time, we'll go back and hit it again. Samik, ayin, fe, zadik. Okay, so then okay, so we've got Aleph. And remember the bet looks almost like a 2. Bet, and this looks like a little piggy tail. Aleph bet. Let's see here how that did. I think it was like Aleph bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Hey, Vav, Zayin. Remember it looked like a like a snake almost. Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet. Now we need that tet. Tet, Yod, Chaf, Shepherd's Crook, Lamed, Lamed, Mem. Remember that noon looked almost like an inverted J? J. Actually, that does look like J. Lamed, Mem, Noon, Mem, Noon, Samik, Ayin, Fe. Samik, ayin, fe, zadik. Okay, zadik. Zadik. Okay, I think we did okay. Samik, ayin, fe, zadik. We got those. So you see how those, writing those 4 together, I think helped considerably. All right, so now we need to get these memorized. I know this is Tav. I know one of these is a sheen, and it might look like this, sheen. I'm trying to remember. What am I missing? Okay, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet, Yod, Chaf, Lamed, Mem, Noon, Samik, Ayin, Fe, Zadik, blank, blank, Sheen, Tav. Okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet, Yod, Chaf, Lamed, Mem, Noon, Samik, Ayin, Fe, Zadik, Kof. That's what we're missing. Here's the one we need to work on. We know Resh, we know Sheen, and we know Tet. But we got to get these 3 in order. Kof and Resh. Okay. Kof looks almost like Kof. Kof doesn't really look anything like a Kof, does it? Kof. 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 Let's see if I can get it a little better. Kof. 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 Kov, Kov. Now, putting Kov with a resh. Kov, resh. Kov, resh. Kov. Well, that's sloppy. Kov, resh. Okay, so let's see how we do. And Kov, 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 Kov. Looks almost like a looks like another snake, but it's like reared up snake. Kind of like. This one looks like it's a snake going in this direction. This one looks like it's a snake going in that direction. You see the different memory tricks I'm using? The Zayin is going to the right. This snake is going to the left. Kov. 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 Kov resh. All right, we'll try it again. Okay, so Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav. Remember that Zayin looks like a snake going this way? Zayin. Let's see, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet. Now we got that Tet, Tet, Yod, Tet, Yod, Haf, Lamed, Mem, looks like a J, Noon, Samek, Ayin, Fe. Remember that Zadik looks almost like a 3. Zadik. And then, now remember that almost looks like that other snake going to the left. Zadik. Okay, here is Kov. Kov. Okay, and then we have Resh and Sheen and Tav. Now, we're going to check and see if we have gotten this correct. I'm not going to delete the writing. I'm going to see, and then we'll bring this here and just see how we did. Okay, so we've got Aleph, Bet. Okay, that's not too bad. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey. Okay, good. Okay, they did the Bob there for us. Okay, there is Zayin. We got that. We got Het. We got Tet. That's not too bad. Yod, Chaf. Okay, and there is the Lamed. Okay, that's not too bad. Lamed. They did the Mem for us, and we need the Noon. That looks like a J. Okay, good. And then Samek, yep, and there's the Ayin, and there is, we missed one here somehow. Oh, they did the Fe for us. They did the Fe for us. There's D right there. Looks almost like I've got a little bit too much lip on this here. This needs to be more like, let's cut off at the top 3 kind of thing. But then we go here. That's Kov, okay, Resh. And then they did the Tav, remember? And here is, it looks like this is what I need to work on, the Sheen. I thought it looked like this kind of E, but it's not. It's the other way. It's the other way. Okay, so I made one mistake. So that means going back to the drawing board from 1 to firm that up, to firm the line. Okay, let's see here. Annotate, we'll delete these. Shift back to our exercise. All right, so we got to go with this again. And remember, it was looking, actually, before we do that, what we need to do is do the muscle memory on this right here, Sheen. Okay, so this is Sheen. So Sheen, it looks like an E almost. sheen, 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 looks like an E, sheen, 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 sheen. Now let's try with in a line, okay? Kov, resh, sheen, tav, okay? Kov, resh, sheen, tav. Kov, resh, sheen, tav. Okay, you see how I'm doing not only single, but I'm putting them in strings. Kov, resh, sheen, tav. Okay. Kov, resh, sheen, tav. All right. So we're going to try this now, and then I'll try it to see if I can get this one a little better. Sadiq, 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 Sadiq. Okay. Okay, so we are an Aleph, bet. Oh, let's do a better bet. Aleph, bet. Let's see here. Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav. Remember that Zayin looked like a almost like a snake going this way. Zayin, Chet, and then Tet. Tet, Yod, Tet, Yod, Chaf, Lamed, Shepherd's Crook, Lamed, Mem, looks like a J, Noon, Samik, Ayin, Fe. Remember there's Sadiq, Sadiq, Fe, Sadiq. Now we got that, I think it's Kof, and it goes this way. Kof. And then the sheen looks just like an E, like that. Sheen. Oh, that's not there. Kof. We need resh. 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 Okay. Sheen. Top. All right. Let's see if we got it right. Before we go to the next exercise. I'll bring this up here. We'll bring it down right here. Kind of get an idea. Okay, so we've got, actually it might be better to put it here. All right, so we got Aleph, bet. They did the Aleph for us, bet. Gimel. I could probably use a little improvement on that Gimel. Oh, look at this. I got these reversed. These are tough. The Gimel is the little piggy tail thing, and the Dalet goes this way. It's the reverse almost, but it's a different shape. Okay, let's look down here, see if there's any other issues. Mem, Vav, they did that. Samik, Chet, Tet, yeah, we got that okay. Yod, Chaf, Lamed, okay, we got the Lamed. They did the Noon, I believe. Or I mean the Mem rather. And the Noon, looks like a J, we got that one. We go to Samik, yes, we got that. Ayin. Let's see, they did the Fe, and then we did the Zadi. We did that okay, okay. Now the Kof, okay, looks like that muscle memory exercise for Kof we did. Looks okay. Resh, Sheen, okay, that's okay, and then Tav. Okay, so pretty good, pretty good. The only thing that messed up on was these two here. So We'll try this little bit more exercise on Gimel. Okay, Gimel. Gimel. This looks almost like Gimel. 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 Okay, now what I'll do is put Gimel and Dalet together. Gimel, Dalet. Gimel, Dalet. Let's see here. These are the two we want right here. Gimel, Dalet. Gimel. It's not quite getting there. Let's try here. Gimel. No, it's not the right angle. Gimel, Dalet. Gimel, Dalet. Okay. Gimel, Dalet. Gimel, Dalet. Okay. Gimel. Let's see here. Dalet. Okay, let's clear this out. What we need are these two here. Okay, Gimel, Dalet. Gimel, Dalet. Gimel, Dalet. So this method seems tedious, but I guarantee you it's a surefire way to get things memorized. And as soon as you have the alphabet memorized in cursive, then you're not going to be in bewilderment like me, I was, when people that I was studying Hebrew with sent me notes in cursive, and I'm looking at this script and I'm thinking, some of these look like Hebrew, but what is this stuff? So that's why I was embarking on this study to see if I could perhaps be able to understand them now once I get this down. Okay, so the Gimel looks like a little pigtail. Gimel and Dalet. Gimel and Dalet. Gimel, Dalet. Gimel, Dalet. Okay. The Gimel is kind of going from the direction of left to right. Gimel, and the Dalet comes from right to left. Dalet. All right. Now, so Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet, Yod, Chaf, Lamed. Remember, we're not counting the twin letters or the sophites. Noon, Mem, Noon, Samik, Ayin, Fe, Zadik, Kof, Resh, Shin, Tav. Okay. Sometimes it might take you an hour. I've been on this for, I don't know what the time is. This is down here. I don't know how long I've been at this, but I've been at it a while trying to get this memorized. And it might take you an hour to get that program, but you just keep at it. Maybe an hour or two. Hopefully not two, maybe an hour. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Okay, so here's Aleph, okay, Bet, okay, and this goes this way, Gimel, Aleph, bet. Nope, hold on here. Aleph, bet, Gimel, and it goes like this. Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Het, Tet, Yod, Tet, Yod, let's see. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Het, Tet, Yod, Lamed, no, Tet, Yod, Chaf, Lamed, okay, Haf, Lamed, Tet, Yod, Haf, Lamed, Mem, Noon, Samek, Ayin, Fe, okay, Fe. Remember that was like a Kof, Resh. Oh, not that way. I remember now. It's this way. Sheen. Kof. Oh, that's Sheen doesn't go there. All right. Kof. Okay, so the Resh doesn't go there either. All right. Let's see here. We got Mem, Noon, Samek, Ayin, Tet. Mem, Noon, Samek, Ayin, Tet. Zadi. I think that's Zadi. This is where I may have messed up. Tet, Zadi. No, it's not really very good Zadi, is it? Zadi. Okay, Tet, Zadi. Kof, Resh, and Sheen, and there it is, Tav. Okay, hopefully that last time we got it memorized, just about. Okay, so I've got Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey. They did this one. They did Vav, Zayin, okay, Het, Tet, Yod, Chaf, Lamed, okay, we got that. I think they did the Noon for us, and then we need our Mem for us, Mem. This is Noon. There's Noon. There's the Samek. There's the Ayin. And I think they did the Fe, and the next one was Zadi, and then Kof, Resh, Sheen, Tav. All right. I think that's probably good enough. And we'll keep. Okay, so I think what we're going to do here. Switch back to this. So this is now, what's the exercise 5? What letter comes before or after? Well, this will be interesting. I'll try to do this. I tell you, by the time all these exercises are done, if you follow along these exercises and you do the same thing that I'm doing, you'll have the cursive Aleph Bet memorized. And yes, it does seem somewhat tedious. It is tedious, but just keep at it, and pretty soon. Some people have brains that are able to pick up quicker than others. And if you're one of those people, the Father's blessed you. I hope you're using your gifts. And if you're not one of those people, keep working at it. Keep working at it. Pray for the Father to help you. I might be one of those people. It takes me longer. All right, guys. It's been a blessing to share this with you today. And I hope that you guys are, continue to have an interest in Hebrew, and it's just really quite an interest for me to learn the language and learn everything I can about it. And I hope that you guys have a great day. Shalom, shalom.